Oh, I think I got to work. Okay. I just had to set the new headset up in like OBS for it to work. Okay, great. And let's see, new to the well. Oh yeah, you get used to it. I kind of prefer it over Twitch to be honest. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Nix, and I'm working on uh a coal power plant. So here's kind of what it looks like from the outside. You start here, um, and you'll like wander around. This is like a first-person shooter, by the way. And then you'll like, well, actually, let me see if I can just like, I'm gonna try saving the game and then streaming the actual game itself because that'll give you a better idea. But yeah, it's like basically an industrial voxel shooter, kind of like a retro FPS or like Doom-like. Okay, let's see if I can like stream the actual game. So I'll do a window capture. Okay, here we go. Let me change the size of it. So yeah, what I've also been working on is like a railroad here. This is like very much a work in progress. And then a little gate. But yeah, there's stairs here. This is called a dumper, which is for like road carts. And these are like coal carts. And this teaches the player how to jump. Then you shoot the enemy here. I'm still working on like enemy behavior, but yeah, that happens. Then that disappears for right now. Here's a turbine hull, a bullet counter. I will soon. I'm still deciding how to do it. Because I want something like immersive, but you also have to like explain the information to the player. So, uh, I'm trying to figure out like an in-between kind of between like showing that as well as being immersive. Forgot I need the whoops, key card here. Then that works, and then I think I kind of broke the doors recently, so you won't be able to see all the map. But yeah, let me see if I can like, was it free cam? Hmm. No clip. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, no clip. That is so broken. Okay, well I can fly, but only in one direction now. Or I guess multiple, but I can't go up or down. Okay, well, I'll just show you in the editor. So I'm also working on a basement for the turbine hall, which looks like this, and there'll be like, I'm kind of starting to work on like rusty machinery here, and there'll be more of it soon, but yeah. And it's like flooded and you can walk through and stuff, and yeah. My current dilemma is like, well, not dilemma, but issue is what to put here. Because I have this giant empty space basically, and I thought it'd work well because like it gives the player a breath of fresh air, Oh, you hear me really softly. Okay, let me turn that up. Okay, now it should be a bit better. Let me see if I can like... Okay, now it should be good. But yeah, I thought this area would give like a breath of fresh air to the player after being inside, but from my playtesting, the feedback I got was that it was like really boring here and there wasn't much going on. So now I'm adding like a building here, uh, which will have something in it, and there will be like, I'm not sure really. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, cause like, uh, how do I get it? Yeah, here, or no. Yeah, I have like a whiteboard pulled up, basically, that I'm trying to figure out what to put there. Which Google has not been that much of a help because basically these buildings are interesting from the inside, but then just outside there's nothing around them to really have. So I don't know, I might do like abandoned industrial zone. Yeah, here's the kind of thing I was looking for. So like just weird stuff I can put around the place. I just wish I could like figure out how to like resize this stuff. Does this... that does work. Maybe. No, that does not work. Okay. Constrain properties. That's not doing anything. Okay, I'll just look at Google for now. So yeah, we have fences. Yeah, fences are an idea. So I can have like a gate there basically that you have to unlock. Uh, yeah, I don't know. So I guess let's start off, let's just add random stuff basically and see where that goes. So this won't be like the final texture or anything, but this is just to like show myself what I'll be putting here later. So I'll have like a fence here with like a gate. So we'll do like a mini fence here. And let's see. We'll have the key inside. That just sucks though. Like there's not... the water tank pick? What does that mean? The... like... Sorry, there's a bit of a delay, so I'm trying to figure out what like you're talking about. Oh, this one I think? Yeah, it's nice. So it's like drone footage apparently. Which could be useful maybe. Oh yeah, I just realized that like I didn't change the thing. I have to basically like enable and disable a um window whenever I show like the browser instead of the game. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to like put here basically. Do I have like a button? I do have a button. I feel like the switch would be better though. It's like too, I don't know, it just sticks out weirdly. I guess it works for now though, it's fine. But yeah, so I guess we'll put some like an enemy here, as well as like a med kit or something like that. So that's something at least. I guess I can just build this out for now. If you'd like music playing, by the way, just let me know. I try to keep the streams without music so that people can play their own. I guess I kind of need this here because of the wall up here. So, I mean, that's fine. I can just like... How do I want to do this? There was an image I looked at online that was like pretty interesting. It was like very ruined and like stripped down building. There's just like a bunch of pillars basically, so I could do that. But this wall needs to be here to even this out. Doom and Duke Nukem, yeah. Those are definitely inspirations. I don't, as I'm like early into development, I'm just been calling it like a Doom and Quake-like, which I'm hoping to add more Quake-like features in the future, but Doom and Duke Nukem are definitely heavy inspirations. Oh, I forgot to add grass there. Well, dirt, but whatever. This is another issue I have. I'm not sure what to put the end here as like a entry to the next level. But I guess honestly, just because with this level that I need to like brainstorm what to really like put here, what I might do is transition over to like map making or map design, because let me just switch over to the window. Something I'm basically trying to do is like can I draw here? How do I draw? Freehand, okay. I'm gonna need to have for each level like a map basically that connects each place you go to. So like with Doom you have like this. And so each of these things is like a chapter or a map or whatever. And that's kind of what I want to have, but where you can like go to each one basically without like a progression, where it's kind of like open world-ish. So yeah, what I'm doing basically is like I need to list out my options of what I'm working with, and then I can like draw it out. So I have a power plant. Oh yeah, if I start just speaking nonsense, I just do not stream often, so I'm like pretty nervous. And so yeah. But yeah, so power plant, what is it? Warehouse. Steel mill. Make like a truck there as a medium to transition to the next chapter. Yeah, that would actually be cool. The only thing about that is like, how did the player get there to begin with? Because, well, I guess it could be like their motorcycle or car or whatever broke down, so then they have a new truck there. Yeah, that works. Okay, I'm gonna add that as like a thing. Thank you. So how I'm gonna organize this map is by level of like industrialness, because you wouldn't want to have like a steel mill by like a residential area. So what I want to look at basically are industrial districts map. I mean, yeah, this should be helpful. How have you been, Nix? How's your game going? Okay, so I might want to zoom in on this. Very nice. Alright, so I could also do like a chemical plant. Chemical, what is it? Waste treatment? Yeah. Factories of various types. How would I Google this? Let's see. Types of industrial buildings, or levels. So like a diagram for this. Toxic waste puddles. Yeah, if I have like a waste treatment building, then that would make sense. But the building I'm currently working on is like a coal power plant, so it wouldn't make sense for that really. But, well, actually, no. You could do like kind of like an offshoot from other buildings nearby. So like, yeah, depending on the area, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you. Well, I guess I can put it in here too. What are these graphs? Okay, I must have like Googled that wrong. So levels of types of industrial buildings. Okay, yeah, maybe that'll work. That's not helpful. So I guess what we'll do is this. So light would be like, let's see, probably waste treatment. Electric, most factories. Heavy would be like a steel mill. Honestly, you could probably do like a coal plant as well. Warehouse could be, well, warehouse is probably, that would work too. Maybe like, let's see, well, give a list of industrial buildings. So assembly, I know. Organize them by their level. Oh, maybe more rubble scattered across the floor, like in the pics, it'll look nicer. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Oh, I don't think it's not. Oh, yeah, it's a separate tab, so it's not showing. Uh, Basically, I was in a different tab Googling, like, what, would go here. So, yeah, let me, like, so light would be like assembly as well. Then we also have, let's see, furnace and smelting area? Probably, yeah. Let me see where that, like... So I think foundries would probably be heavy industrial because that's, like, pretty loud. So yeah, we can, like, add that there, though. Trying to figure out where would, like... Okay, so I thought power plants were, like, heavy to begin with, but no, they're, like... Okay. So I was right on that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna, like, move this over a little, because it's getting pretty cramped. So yeah, I think we have a pretty good list here. As for actual levels that we want in the game, let's do obviously the power plant. Waste treatment you have to have. Definitely a factory. We'll do like medical supplies. 1 second, I'll be back in a minute. This should be pretty quick. Okay, I'm back. Let me catch up on chat. Let's see. Don't know if I'm gonna stick around a while, but I wish you an amazing day. I can't see what to come up with. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't know if you're still here, but... And, okay, hold on, sorry. My hot dog just got infested with ants. Okay, I'm gonna like put that over there real quick. Okay, now let me see what you guys put. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, David. Really appreciate it. Then what do you say next? Can you make like cranes lifting beams of steel that you can make a conveyor belt, putting iron to furnace and... Yeah, I mean that... let me think that over. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'll actually start putting like, it'll be a separate screen, but I'll start putting like ideas down in the journal app I have. It's like I use a thing called Logseq, I think it's called. It's like Logseq. It's kind of like a whiteboard app like this, but like a app for it basically. So I kind of do like some digital notes on there. Anyway, so yeah, we want... I don't know if I'm gonna have a steel mill yet, but I definitely think foundry could work probably. But I haven't really looked into those that much, so... I think it'll work, but just in case I'm gonna put a question mark, because I don't know that much about them. And really I've had to like, with level art and design and like the whole entire thing, I've had to like research a lot, because like with the power plant, for example, let me go back to it. I had to like look up the layout of one, so like turbines here, boiler over here. I mean it's like a rough layout basically, but then like I didn't know what like a dumper was, so I had to learn about that. Different like little things basically. But yeah. So it definitely involves a little like research for these types of levels. So I guess if we have a map, we're gonna have like, I'm gonna just draw a little thing here. So this will be like the, you know what? Do like a little square here. So we'll have the heavier industrial buildings in the center. And then if you tackle it one at a time, or tackle what? I guess I can just like do this. So power plant. We'll do like assembly over here. One topic like steel mill, power plant. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I do need to have a rough idea, like for example this, where like for the map placement, just where things are. So like, let's say the like, city or whatever is outside of this, and this basically is like, whoops. So let's see, can I like change the color of this? Okay, so our city is out here, and then here's the industrial district. So I'm gonna need to know like the level of industrialness for like where they go. So power plant will go in the middle or like furthest away actually. But let's just say that like there's city all around this. So, well, does that work from a gameplay perspective? Because if I have like, can I get like a circle? I can. Can I make the circle white? I can. Okay. Let's say this is the player. If I'm moving around, I should probably be moving around the box like this, not like... Well, listen, a meltdown in the city would be pretty cool. That could set up like a sequel. But yeah, I get what you mean. I guess I'm just gonna like try some stuff out. Maybe make like a second version of the map, see what looks better. But yeah, so we'll do... I might make the text on this a little smaller so we can like work with it a bit better. What is this, like 12 right now? Can I even access this? I can, okay. We'll do 18. So that's kind of like middle stuff. What's oh, I could color coordinate this. So do like an orange, have like a blue here, or do yellow, I guess. No, that's too hard to tell apart. We'll do blue. That looks terrible. Okay. We usually do sketch out with pen and paper what the map will look like. I'd like to do that, but that's a bit harder to like stream really. So I'm just doing it on here for right now, but I think with the color coordination this works. So yeah, I can definitely do this for now. But yeah, I agree with you. I kind of prefer that, to be honest. So we'll do, let's see. So I guess what we're talking about is like the player basically like going around the map in a circle and then slowly going here. Which kind of sucks. Might be better to have like separate it more like this. Yeah, that might be the way to go because then they can like go here and go like this way. And then, so yeah, I guess this stuff can be like harder difficulty than this, and that kind of makes it a lot like better. It'll be quick travels, so uh, I don't know if you've played Doom, but like kind of like this, where there's like you just move basically to each level. It's not gonna be like super open world, but it's like where you can just go to any level you want. Also, this looks really cool. That's like a 3D rendition of it. I really like that. But yeah, it would be like quick travels basically. Though I guess let's say that we have like a whole bunch of these here. They'll just be going in any order they want. So this could be like by water though or something. Substation. Yeah, okay. That's what it's called. So really, we should maybe start in like a substation. Oh, but I guess... So what I want to do is, for the intro, I should probably start the player out in something that looks like really industrial as like a good intro to like, this is what's going to come later. So it might be better to have like... I'm trying to think how to do this. I guess for now we'll try putting this in the center, see what happens. So waste treatment, warehouse. That's already like decent number of levels, to be honest. But we need more if they're going to be this short. But they don't have to be, so really... I hate making decisions. Okay. What I do when I get to this point is like look at reference to see how other people did it. Intro, drive a truck by, or hold on. Yeah, that would definitely be like, well, that would be a way of doing it. Yeah, I'm not sure I can really show the like, more difficult industrial buildings first, though, using a truck just from like engine limitations. Like you wouldn't be able to like drive the truck, but it would definitely work for like the starting level. Yeah, to have a broken down vehicle. But what I want to do is like, where's that circle? What I want to do is like, no, not that. Drop the player down in like one of these buildings and then like bring them back over here. So I guess let's see, medical parts factory, that would probably be like, oh yeah, that's the thing. So what I want to do is like, there's gonna be like homeless families in this game that you like bring items to, and they'll kind of be like congregated mainly at this one building, and you can like send people there. So what do you like? Homeless shelter warehouse. I'm not sure what else to call it besides that, but so that would be a place you can like visit repeatedly, I guess. So what do assembly places look like? Wow, I cannot type. Assembly line. This would make for really, really bad gameplay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Just have like a broken truck, yeah. I mean, maybe I could do an assembly line place by having like giant like machines chomping down or whatever to like put stuff together. But I feel like with how crowded this is, like it would kind of just like not really work. But definitely this would be like just terrible. Though that's like a plane though, so you have much like more open area. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna cut it. Let's maybe not do that. Alright, so I guess we'll just do another factory. Let me look at my list of like buildings. To do like a recycling center, what's that look like? That could maybe work. I mean, it'd be boring, but like recycling center, scrapyard, something like that, probably. What the heck? Okay. Okay, and then let's see. Machine shop, maybe. Isn't that just a factory? Well, so it's not feature creep, but more like just level ideas. And I need to have a general idea for like level placement. I guess I can just for now uh, do things, but like as is. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. I just want to like be thorough. But yeah, okay. Um, sure. Let's do like waste treatment for now. We'll switch over to like level design. So, I guess maybe I shouldn't. Okay, yeah. This is not the right way to do this. So, first of all, before making the map, I need to look up what a waste treatment plant entails, like what the main parts of it would be. So I guess I'm going to bring this back up. And we're going to do, let's see. So definitely have like an underground thing, just because like that'd be fun. But yeah, I should probably have a like goal here rather than just like bouncing around stuff. Okay, I already have that like written down, so I'll just put that there. I'm probably gonna end in like 20 minutes, so let's do stream goals. We'll just do build out, well, waste treatment and make level flowchart. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, see you next. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's see. This is not too helpful. I mean, it's kind of helpful, but like, hmm. I'll be honest, this is probably gonna take some brainstorming, and there's only like around 15 minutes left, so I might just call it early so that I can like do like a real focus sprint basically. I guess I got enough done for tonight, but I don't know. I'll figure it out more later. Yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope to do more streams soon and actually start like getting used to it a bit more and